sure, remember, that's gonna be a very ATP and PCR, which is phosphocreatine, demanding movement, right? That first part of the set, that explosive muscle up, is gonna be relying on those ATP stores, which is critical to rest 5 minutes. What is going on, YouTube? You are back with the Prez out here in Juba Park today. Today I'm going to be bringing you a calisthenic full push workout. Simple 4 exercises going to cover our entire upper body push. Chest, shoulders, and triceps. Let's get to it. Alright guys, starting off the push routine, we're going to do weighted straight bar dips. I got the 20-pound kettlebell with me today, and when I was doing my 1 rep max muscle up training, I think it was 2 weeks ago, I think we ended up maxing out at 20 pounds. Down in Florida, I was moving with 15 pounds easy, hitting straight bar sets with the 15. So starting the routine off, we're gonna aim for 3 sets of 8 to 12, nice and controlled, weighted straight bar dips, guys. And again, if you guys are just getting muscle ups down, you can't do them weighted yet, you do not need to add weight, do them body weight. Just fall in that, 8 to 15 rep range. You control the tempo to make sure you fall in that rep range, and you're gonna constantly be building muscle and strength, especially if you're a beginner, guys. So 20 pounds on. I did a few warm-up sets too. Let's get to it. Let's go, guys. Set 2. Alright guys, and also, peep the form. I want you guys to notice how slow I'm going down, pausing in that stretch position. That stretched bottom position, that's the most important part of this exercise right now. That's when all the tension is on the chest. And also at the top, you want to make sure you're fully locking out. And I want you to think about squeezing your elbows together. Remember, the chest gets a full contraction when the arm crosses the body. That's impossible to happen when you're on a fixed bar, but you can mimic that motion by flexing and squeezing the chest at the top and imagining that you're bringing your arms close together. Get that stretch, get that full lockout, crazy chest pump. Let's go, guys. 3rd set. I'm resting about 4 to 5 minutes now in between each one of these sets. Even though I'm going in that hypertrophy rep range, I'm taking the sets pretty much just about to failure. That 12th rep is pretty much my max. Maybe I would have banged out 13 on those first 2, but if I would have did on the first set, I definitely had a drop off. I want to be efficient for this set too. The muscle up requires a lot of energy. It's all type 2 motor units firing up. It's all type 2 motor units firing up from the get-go. I have to be explosive, and I got to recruit those muscle fibers off the jump. So you want to make sure, remember, that's going to be a very ATP and PCR, which is phosphocreatine, demanding movement, right? That first part of the set, that explosive muscle up, is going to be relying on those ATP stores, which is critical to rest 5 minutes to fully replenish those stores between your sets, right? And then as the reps go on, then you're going to start tapping into that anaerobic glycolysis, which is where you really start burning off those carbohydrates. Let's get it. What's up, bud? Keep it rolling. All right, guys. 3 sets, weighted straight bar dips. First exercise on the push routine. Remember, this is primarily going to be targeting chest, triceps, and so majority chest, minor shoulders and triceps. Shoulders more so than triceps, because the shoulders are going to get a lot of recruitment regardless in that muscle up in that transition. A lot of front delt stimulation. So like I said, this whole workout, chest, shoulder, tricep focused push routine, all calisthenics. You do not need weights for this. This is gonna be the only exercise where we took those 4 to 5 minute breaks. Now we're gonna get into more bodybuilding style of routine where the breaks will stay under 2 minutes for the remaining exercises. And like I said, it's gonna be simple. 4 exercises total, we're already 1 down, 3 more to go. All right guys, moving on to a more shoulder focused movement now. We're gonna hit just 2 sets of this. 2 sets, pike push-ups with a decline. And we'll be doing them on these elevated handles here, allowing my head to stretch deeper, getting a deeper stretch in the full delt here. Aiming for ideally 8 to 12 reps again, taking about 60 to 90 second breaks here. All right guys, 12 reps. We'll probably go for the 3 sets. Crazy stimulus in the delts there. The lower you can get, the more stimulus you're gonna get, because the benefit of this exercise here is in the loaded stretch. That's when the delt is under the most tension. At lockout, as you keep pushing back, the rep actually gets easier due to the leverages of the movement. But that's why in order to keep progressing on an exercise like this, you start changing the angles, right? So instead of having your feet flat, then you raise your feet higher until you get to full handstand push-ups, and then it's gonna be a lot more overall stress, like doing an overhead press of the exercise, right? Where the top lockout is gonna be just as hard as pushing out of the bottom. So 2 more sets. I'm gonna rest about another 60 seconds and get right into it. Let's go.
I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub, or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top, yeah.
You know I'm always honest, there ain't no way I'm ever stopping.
I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top,
I'm always flirting with pain, she like to hurt me and maim. I'm always working to change, but she's still lurking the same. I keep on building a dynasty while the haters be trying me. But they hate from inside, you see, hate themselves in society. So I let them speak quietly while my actions speak wider. See, they be hiding in privacy with the screen. Oh, the irony to hate someone who's trying to be whatever they would like to be. We all feel the anxiety, we make our own rivalries. Yo, so where is all the positivity? I feel.
Alright guys, muscle up straight bar dips done, primarily going to be chest focused. Then we went into those pike pushes, primarily going to be shoulder focused. both of those movements are going to train both of those muscle groups. Even though the straight bar dips primarily train chest, it's secondary going to be hitting the delts. And this is going to be, these pike pushes, primarily going to be training the delts, but also a lot of upper chest. Now, I've done these push-ups over here many times. Now we're going to get back into a chest exercise. Deep, slow tempo, bodybuilding style, deep range of motion pushes. This is going to really stretch out the entire chest, hitting again, getting the most stretch in that loaded position, pausing and coming up. Bodybuilding tempo and style here, 8 to 12 reps, 90 seconds, maybe 2-minute breaks. I really want to hit 3 sets of 8 to 12 here. Let's go. Again, you do not need to add weight to make these effective and get a crazy stimulus in your chest. You see, sets like this is how you build muscle with just your body weight. These are the type of sets you don't see people doing. Reason being because they're long, they're hard, they're uncomfortable. But being uncomfortable, that's where growth happens. Look at these reps, look at this tempo. Slow, controlled, fully stretching at the bottom, pausing, fully locking out and squeezing at the top of every repetition. This one set right here is going to be taking over 60 seconds. But again, that's how you create the tension needed, and that's how you get your reps close enough to failure in order to produce that muscle growth with just your body weight. Train like this and watch the gains happen. Like I said in the past, you don't see people doing push-ups in that manner because they're uncomfortable and they're tough. That set took over a minute, but that's how you build muscle with bodyweight training. You gotta learn how to stimulate the muscle to create a lot of tension and make the reps hard enough so you're falling in that failure, close to failure in that ideal rep range. If you start training like this, remember, slow and controlled is the best way to grow. It's a true statement. 2 more rounds. All right, guys, last exercise of the day. This is only going to be 2 sets. I only filmed 1 set of the pushes just because the sets themselves take long, and I don't want to make this video too long and repetitive. Now, finish off the routine, ring work. This is the only piece of equipment you're going to need, and this is just so we get a full contraction of the chest, because remember, when you bring the humerus across the body, that's when you really get a full contraction of the chest. 2 sets only because the chest is going to be fried up already. I don't need to create more damage here. This is just, again, pump more blood and to create a little bit more muscle building stimulus to finish up as a burnout. Now, ring flies, you guys can create whatever level you want. If you don't have rings, you guys can do these in the gym if you have cables or whatever, or you can skip it or use bands. Anything that allows you to cross your arm across the body. Now, let's get into it. Alright guys, that is a wrap for the push workout. 4 exercises, all basics. The only thing that I would say is not basic is the weighted muscle up, the straight bar dip. But again, you guys do not need to even do muscle ups to do that movement. I showed you guys many times. Look, you would go on here, you would go on a low rail, as long as it doesn't have this. and you can hit your straight bar dips like this. If you have a dip bar, you can do them on a dip bar. A lower bar, you can jump up onto. First movement, start with the straight bar dips. It's gonna really hit the chest in a different way than parallel bar dips. Then we went into more shoulder specific, pike pushes, another basic body weight overhead pressing exercise that should always be incorporated into your routine. Then deep range of motion pushes, and we finish off with a fly. All basic movement patterns, important for muscle building and developing overall coordination and aesthetics. So guys, hope you enjoyed this routine. Try it out. Let me know in the comment section how it goes. I guarantee your chest and your shoulders are gonna be fucking lit up after. You're gonna have a crazy pump. You're gonna be feeling crazy strong, and you're gonna be getting better and better at your body weight sets. Like always, guys, you have a question or comment, leave it in the comment section. I always get back to you guys. Like the video, it helps jaggle them out. Share with your friends and your family. If you ain't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. Let's keep this channel growing. And let's, like always, guys, stay tuned for the next video. Peace out. BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.